Season 2, Episode 22. Hey, good day, humans on Earth. This is Topher Gray along with
Iowa Rockwell.
And this is the Stupid Box Podcast, where we talk about thinking outside the box of the box you are thinking outside of. I'll let you think about it. Yes. And we're podding.
We're podding, man. We're podding, man.
We are motherfucking podding.
It's crazy. Today we got one more introduction to make, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Very special day.
Yeah.
Very special guest.
Yes, man.
Let's get into it.
First guest of season 2.
Video Dave. You get the motherfucking applause, dog. Wait. One more round. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in, man. Hey, 3's my lucky number, man. We going in one more time.
People love it. They're going crazy.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, man.
Yo.
Welcome.
Yes, sir, man.
I kind of was just thinking about not saying anything for a while. Like, this is real weird because it's a podcast, so I could be here. But as long as I don't say something, then it doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's just a piece on set. This episode.
I just like pointing at stuff.
Yeah, and then we need somebody to like delegate that. He's pointing to the left.
Right. A narrator.
Right. Yeah,
we have Video Dave today. We also have his narrator.
Yeah. I feel like I'm dropping shit. Am I good? Yeah, I guess I'm good.
Let's get into it, though, man. Let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling today, man?
Oh, go ahead.
How you good,
you
man?
take over.
How you feeling, man?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you, man.
Me? I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Energetic. You know, just staying busy. Staying busy.
Yes, sir.
How about you?
The same.
Yeah.
A lot of music, man. Stepping the production game up, starting to produce, man. We'll talk about that, man. This guy, I think I won't say crack the code, man.
You guys
but
go way
clicked.
back.
Yeah, man.
How far back?
As far as I can remember.
Diapers?
I mean,
Yeah.
we're cousins, right?
So who's older? You're older?
I am. I was born in 80, so 2 years older. Not really 2 years, but kind of.
2 years.
About.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounded like a year, more than a year and a half or so.
Okay. So yeah, you guys don't remember when you guys first met.
No.
It's impossible.
I wouldn't say impossible, but I don't.
2 years old? Come on, man.
It's
I remember.
possible to remember stuff from 2.
From 2?
I don't know.
I think my memory goes back to 3, and that's it. I can't
3?
remember 2. I try.
I would have to sit back and hear a memory, and then but I don't know if I was told a memory or a story, and if I created something in my mind, like I remember that.
Yeah.
It's like I remembered this story in my head for so long. If that's actually the story, if that's what I created.
I remember getting stung by a bee at 3. That shit hurt. Like I remember that.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
I
stung.
believe
Yeah, I
that's,
was like, this nah.
People tend to remember trauma.
Yeah. But I can't. I tried 2. I can't go past 2. 1 is a huge blur. I'm not gonna remember that.
Yeah, far back, man.
But you got one.
Huh?
You got one.
1
2?
2?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I can't call something out from when I was 2 right now.
Nah.
I was just saying I don't think it's, I think there's people out there.
They
like
could
2 years
do
old.
it. Yeah. Damn.
Probably.
I'm
But,
not-
it'll probably be something like what you're saying, a bee sting or something
something
big.
that made an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something memorable.
I'm still not convinced.
The dog jumped through the window and shit.
At 2, man, hell, I'm not convinced,
There
man.
was this time where you're sitting there, a dog jumped through the window. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm saying if it happened, you would probably remember.
Man.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Man.
y'all get some calls in. Somebody's going to have a 2-year-old memory.
I believe it. I believe it.
Let me know, man. I haven't came across nobody yet, but shit, the world is fucking crazy, weird. So I believe this has happened.
Yes, sir.
Is this a video podcast too now?
No, yeah, in a sense.
I'm just curious.
Just like clips of like, it's for content.
Content.
Yeah, it's not like the whole. I'm not potting the whole thing.
On this.
Huh?
I'm gonna look mad pretentious.
With your with the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
This guy's wearing the shades inside.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna look.
I'm for that.
Yeah.
That's my code.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
I'm the only one. Yeah, no, we do that. No.
Yeah.
He's like, but
No,
you're not doing it today.
we're not doing it now.
This guy.
We're giving it to you. It's only for guests.
Right.
Yeah, it's only for when we have guests. We tell them to throw on the shades and we take ours off.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the balance right there,
Yeah,
man.
we just put out our promo pics. We had shades in them, man.
We had
So
shades
do
in
this.
our
So you're just
promo
following
pics.
what we did in our promo pics and videos. So
It's
Yeah,
kind of bright. It's a bright circle.
yeah, the light.
yeah. Let me make sure we're good.
It's good though. I imagine it's great.
So yeah, man. Welcome to the set, man. Welcome
Yeah.
to the set. It's you didn't see the old set because we didn't have guests in
was
season
it?
1. We had Surf.
Yeah.
Season 1.
There was-
Yeah. We're
But the old
bringing
set was
guests.
a little
though.
further in the
Over there.
room and in the corner, tucked away. It was a little more compressed. This opens us up a little bit.
Yeah, this allows us to have guests.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
could have guests over there. That would have been crazy. Having a guest in that little small spot.
Nah, man.
Can you imagine
it
that
wouldn't
shit?
Happen, man. It wouldn't have happened.
Like I told him, hey, scoot a little over, and you guys still have like a good amount of space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's dope. But back to you, man.
Me.
Yeah, I mean, give me your whole thing. Yeah, like what do you do, man? I mean, you video Dave, but then I heard you rapping. I heard you do beats.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, yeah, those are some.
What
of the things.
title do you take, or are you just like I'm just an artist?
Yeah, I just do things. I do a lot of different things. It's there's no, I don't know. You can't start picking where to start and where to not start. I don't know. With doing these things, they're all the same.
Yeah.
It's all art. It's all just doing stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but then when I start listing a whole bunch of things, and it's like this guy thinks he does everything. It's like no, I don't. But it's all the same kind of.
So just artists.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. I'm for that. Like not even staying in one like creative space. Just kind of
Yeah.
just
I think-
creating. Just create.
Yeah, I think I said that. I think people like with their artists that they like, they tend to want people to stay a certain way and stay what they like. So it's like as a rapper, right? Say I came out with an album, they're like, "Oh, this is amazing," and my next one is like, "I want to try something different for my own growth as an artist." They're like,
Yeah.
"That's terrible. He fell out. Or go back to this." Like, well, you don't want me to grow as an artist. You just want me to be who you want me to be for your own entertainment. I want to grow as an artist. I want to try this, do this. If it's good, it's not. If it's bad, whatever. Like, but I want to, expand. So I know what you mean. That's just a bad perception I feel people have on artists in general. Like,
Yeah.
I always, coming from an artist perspective, when I hear new songs or new something, I'm like, okay, well, it might not be for me, but I'm not going to knock this artist for trying it. I'm not going to tell them like, oh, I want you to do that old stuff again. Like,
Yeah, that's
just
weak.
you want someone to not grow in
Yeah,
their
it just
craft.
depends
Like, it
on-
doesn't make sense in theory to me.
Yeah.
It just depends on when you met me, for people to be, oh, this person does this and this like.
Yeah.
Right,
All
because
kind
you've
of
grown
people.
throughout the time, so it's
Well, I'm just doing different things. On one day, this is happening, and then the next week, like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. And if you meet me over here, then you're like, oh, this guy's an assistant. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was doing that day. But
So you've been out in you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
Let them know you lived a couple places, man. So
right,
where have you? What's a couple of the stops, man, on you?
yeah, I'm
Tour
born
life.
and raised in Chicago, Chicago Avenue and Damon, always one place. And then after that, I went to school in Carbondale, Illinois, like in college, for a good 6 years. I spent a good 6 years down there. Did my time. It was great. It was
A solid six.
a solid 6
on the
years
college
in
college
Carbondale.
Yeah.
circuit.
It was really good for me. I was real happy there, and I met a lot of good people and stuff. And then I went to Miami after. Well, I came back to Chicago for a year, and then I really in that year decided I had to leave, just because it was time to do other stuff. And yeah, I can't take that. Sorry. And then so it was like I went away to school, went away to college, and that was a good time. Was down there for 6 years, and then I came back to Chicago for a year, and then I went to Miami, then I went to New York, and now I'm kind of in LA. But that's like 20 years.
Right.
It's a span. I left Chicago in like 2004, I guess, is when I went to Miami, and at that point, it was for music. It was for music.
Yeah.
That's what.
You went to Miami for music?
Yeah.
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 How'd that go?
It was all right. I went out there with Cornell. At the time, he was Super Toy. Now he goes by Surfboard C.
Shout out to Surf.
But,
Shout out to Surf.
He was out there. I knew him from school, from Carbondale, and then he was out in Miami. He said he wanted some help finishing an album that the Jungle Brothers wanted to take him on tour, and that didn't really sound believable. But I went down there, and it was true. And then we went to the Jungle Brothers studio, and they were talking, traveling the world and making records, and it sounded great. And we jumped in the studio, tried to do some shit. Had a few sessions, didn't really work out. That was the end of that story.
Yeah.
But at that point, I was in Miami, and I stayed out there for like 4 years, and just did a lot of music. I spent a lot of time. I went to a lot of open mics in Miami, wrote a lot of stuff, did a lot of performing. A lot of it at first was with Korn. We were always together, and then after a while, I was just. I just found myself at open mics, where he would find himself making beats and writing more. I was just like at open mics after work, rapping constantly. And in Miami, that's what I did. And then it wasn't working, because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get paid from this rap, because I can rap, I'm good at this. And I make dope beats and get paid, and there was no money. So I started doing TV stuff, because I knew how to do TV. So I started editing and shooting for like web series, and not even web series, for commercials, ads. It was real, I don't know, small
a little bit of everything,
stuff,
whatever kind of work you can get in.
A few trailers, movie trailers, a few. I was just, where was I? I was in Miami working.
Yeah. So then, because you went to New York for, how long were you in New York for? In Brooklyn?
10 years.
About 10 years?
Yeah. I went to New York.
Damn, you move a lot.
2008. Well, yeah.
He said, well, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's.
No, I don't know. I guess.
That's good.
There's a few different
That's
spots.
good.
Like, you don't want to be in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then LA's been...
You like to travel, though, I'm assuming.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
But my travel, I don't go sightseeing.
No, it's all work?
Yeah, I don't go on vacations.
Shit.
So, but it's great. I like it. I like to travel.
Yeah, you travel so much with work and everything else. Like, to go on a vacation is like, where would you go, or what would you do?
Yeah, no, vacation, nice vacations, just sit back and like
home.
Yeah, just relax for a little while.
Right.
Because usually work. I mean, I would go. There's places I've been, and like
you would want to go back and actually have time to enjoy that place. Like, let me dive in a little deeper.
It'll be nice, but it just doesn't. That costs a lot of money.
So what's been you've been out in LA for what, 2 years, man? Was it? It's been 2 years, 3?
For most of 2.5 years. Maybe.
Yeah, like, I mean, back and forth, but like out there primarily.
Yeah, for about 2.5 years.
Yeah,
I guess this would be the second summer, no? No, third.
No, this is third. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like. At least 2 years you've been out there. Yeah. So since I know, I'll let Topher ask. Since I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these guys, they're related.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, but I got questions.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing now? What do you got going on now?
It's a tough question.
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah, like, how now are we talking?
Like now, like if you was to put people onto who you are and like, hey, if you check me out, I'm active on this platform right now.
Oh, okay. Not much. Like, I've been working on some music, so
yeah,
that's not out right now. But I was working on a project, so that should be coming out soon. I'm working on a few other songs with Open Mic, Eagle.
Shout out Open Mic.
I've been knowing him since college, and I do a lot of work with him. And he's gonna put my project out. So I just finished that a few months ago. I recorded in Michigan, and then got a few other songs I've been working on. We're about to go on tour.
Okay.
Next month or in November. So
tour.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together a show for the tour. I mean, it's not even a tour. It's like 3 shows. It's not. You don't want to necessarily call that a full tour.
You guys have been on what in the last like 3 years? At least four or 5 tours, like legit.
Yeah,
3-week, 4-week tours, longer than that, right?
Yeah, like long tours, and we've gone overseas a few times, and we've traveled like a bunch of states. So, like, not to talk bad, like I can't wait. St. Paul is a great. Like, we're going to St. Paul first, and I love that city. I can't wait to get back there. And Madison is Madison's great. I never rapped in Madison, but I'm looking forward to that. Then we're doing a show in Chicago, so it was great. It's really, I'm looking forward to it a whole lot. But just that it's only 3 shows, it's not the same mind frame of like putting together a whole big show and
right, and dragging merch around for 3 weeks and
right,
yeah. I got another question. What's the secret to life?
Elevate your mind.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to ask you
feel
that
the
too.
fever, let your body take control. I really don't know.
Nobody knows, right?
Yeah, nobody knows. Like,
no, that's people only hope they have this idea or have a hint or are living it. No one knows. Just hope that you
what about the meaning? Would that be considered a secret?
Yeah, but there can't. I don't know. There can't be a meaning to life.
So you think everything's just happening because it's just happening?
I mean, things are happening, but there can't be a meaning to life. There's too many people in too many different situations for there to be like one meaning to life. Like that doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own meaning.
Yeah, I mean, depending how there could be a meaning to life in general, and it's like, whoa, this got out of control. We didn't know people were going to be doing all this crazy stuff. Like, we put them down there for this. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Programming error.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's sure, but
because I always think about like reasons is like why and worth, like what is it all worth? You know, like how many great people that existed hundreds of years ago that we would never know about, and
right,
it's just like one big thing. I mean, it's one big thing that's just happening. At least that's how I see it. I want to know how you guys see it.
One big thing that's just happening. Like,
yeah, like this is just happening. Like this is all just happening
for no reason at all.
For no reason. It's just happening. Yeah.
If it would be for no reason, I would be like, I mean, how did it start? Would be like, oh well, then how did it start? Or
just started.
Just started.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Just gravity.
It's gravity.
Gravity caused all this.
It is. It is. That's all it is. Gravity.
Yeah.
Things started to come together. Gravity.
Yeah.
Give that a few trillion years.
And boom.
Yeah.
Here we are having a podcast.
Throw a bone in there.
You know what I mean? Throw a bone in there.
Now you got a stew going. And
you know, sprinkle it with some seasoning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on what is it? Like everything happens for a reason?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think so.
You?
That's just me.
Not all the time. It's
sometimes.
Yeah,
you're Mr. Balance. Like. You're like 50-50 with everything, man.
Yeah, because it's like I can't go. You can't go all the way because it just doesn't work that way. So there's going to be a way to balance it back out.
Yeah, you can never go this way fully 100 because you never know.
For me, with that thought, like, yeah, I firmly stand on. I don't think everything happens for a reason. Like, not at all.
No, like I wouldn't say like that. That concept is like saying that things are predetermined and stuff like that, and I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything doesn't happen for a reason, but it's like, oh man, I see like
things. You can find meaning in things.
You can find meaning in things, and you can retrospectively piece things together where it's like, oh, this, and you can believe it if you want, but that would mean that things are predetermined, and I don't believe that anything's predetermined.
Nah. It's just happening.
We're just out here.
It's just fucking
That's
happening,
why you have to
bro.
live. That's why I just live, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Anything can happen. Like, why am I worried about, why am I looking that far into the future?
Yeah.
When the future when I may not see that far into the future. Like, you know.
Yeah.
You got to baby steps as
Now, since you've been traveling a lot, do you consider yourself still like a Chicago head? Like,
yeah, I'm born and raised in Chicago. I'm Chicagoan. There's no I couldn't not be,
Yeah. Because I think about that. Like, if you live somewhere else longer than where you were born and kind of raised, would you?
The second part is where you should stop. Like, born and raised. You were raised here. This is who you are. Like, this raised you.
Yeah.
Once a place raises you, that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? You've grown and you're part of something else maybe, but you're never going to lose what raised you. Yeah, if you were just born somewhere and then. If you're born in Chicago and raised in wherever, like, I
didn't move around Chicago. We're still in the same house. And honestly, I say all that without like, and I got Chicago skyline tattooed across my back. But even with all that, like, I don't take that super exceptional amount of pride in being from Chicago because like I didn't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I have nothing to do with that. So like. As much as I'm like one of these dudes who like people from the suburbs, like I'm from Chicago. I'm like, no, you're from the suburbs, and I'll have that argument. But then really, if you really want to talk about it, I really don't care because like there's nothing that I did.
Yeah.
That's like, well, that's why I'm born in Chicago. Like, no, that's because my parents had me in Chicago, and like, so like, as much as I like being from Chicago, and I'm proud of Chicago, I love Chicago, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, kind of. Now that I've moved around so much, it's like it's also like big deal, kind of like. I'm happy I'm from there. I'm happy
like
I got
people are from everywhere.
Across my back, but
But I'll move.
Yeah,
I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move.
Yeah.
People are from everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm just happy I was from there.
From
like,
somewhere else. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like I'm from Chicago. I'm born and raised there. That's always going to be in me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So another question: how did you ask him to be your best man? How did that go down? How was that conversation like?
It wasn't even a conversation.
Nah.
It
was automatic?
I just handed him I handed him a pack of baseball cards. I'll let him tell it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I said if you want, I handed him a pack of baseball cards basically, and I had them made for all my groomsmen.
Okay.
But they were with their pictures. I had their nicknames and their real names. And
Shit,
like,
let me see. Anybody got a photo of this? Is this like a personal thing? Like, I would like to like a card with them on it.
It's a pack of cards, and I made individualized cards, and there's like 2 of them or 3 of them each of them with. Yeah, so their names are on it. Their stats. I got stats on the back. Yeah. So I made.
Is that like a thing online you can?
Yeah,
order?
I got them online. So I made it for the whole groomsmen. So he was the first one I gave a pack to, and I was like, "Yo, check out this fucking baseball old pack I found in my mom's basement and shit. Found a whole bunch of packs." So I told him
I had no intention of opening it. Like
he did. He was like,
in the short.
So this is
term,
the pack.
That's the pack.
Like he gave it to me, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like,
Can I look? Can I look at it? Yeah.
He tells me this story about like, oh yeah, I found this old pack of cards, and in my mind, half of my mind is like, do I even open these? Like, oh, maybe you just throw these in a shoebox and like keep them fresh. Like they ain't been open all this time.
I'll see these in 50 years.
Right.
Like
and like I'm not that dude who's gonna. I didn't expect it to be Mickey Mantle, and like if it wasn't something like that, like Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, I wasn't gonna know. So I was just like, all right, cool, some baseball cards. I'll throw them in the bag.
Right, like.
And the next day,
This is great.
I think the next day is like, yo, so did you check them cards out? And I'm like, nah, not yet.
Man.
Yeah.
You got to give me the website for this.
I got you.
Look at this.
Right there. Rookies, man.
Yeah, look at this.
It's legit, man. It was dope. It was dope. It was a little different, you know what I mean? Something that could hold down, you know what I'm saying? Obviously not take up a lot of space.
Did you cry? No.
I did not. But
I mean, some people do.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Yeah.
No, I
did you cry? Did you cry during this whole process?
What kind of question? I mean,
I mean, like
because of wedding related.
Yeah, because you're happy. Because you're happy. You know, your blood. He's getting married, man. It's like a big thing.
That part didn't make me cry. If I'm gonna be honest, now.
What part made you cry? If you did cry.
There's crying happens. So I'm not like because I'm sitting here laughing at the question, did you cry? Like I don't want people to be like, I'm like, what? I don't cry. Like, oh no, I'm like the Hulk with crying. That shit, I'm crying right now.
Right, I'll shed a tear on you in a second. Right, don't get it twisted.
Different things. Like I don't know. This dude getting married wasn't unbelievable situation. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like there was never any of that, you know.
Right.
No.
Like I've known him his whole life. I basically figured he would get married at some point.
Yeah.
And that it's Nancy is amazing. That's dope. I love that. I'm with that 100%. But I don't know. We've known Nancy. I know Nancy.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It was no big surprise.
There was nothing that like to overwhelm me with tears. Like this is working out how I thought it would. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
He said he was going to marry her, and here he is marrying her. And
right.
All right.
But check this out. You know, there's people that still check this out. There's people that still have that same mentality and still cry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, it's not though. Like, I'm not.
Those are your reasons.
You know what's funny? It's funny the answer to that is because people kept asking me all day, the day of the wedding, like, man, are you cool? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you don't seem nervous. I don't know. You just seem relaxed. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Even then, the Friday night before, like, a couple of my buddies like, you good, man? Like,
yeah, everybody's checking up on you.
Yeah, you just seem real chill. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm chill. Like, I felt in the way to say it's like I felt like this is what I was supposed to do. This is what's supposed to happen. Like, this is what's, in my head. Like, yeah, I've been ready for this.
Yeah.
So I've been preparing mentally, whether I know it, if not, for this.
Yeah.
So now it's here, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm 100% ready. Like, I'm not nervous about anything.
Yeah.
I'm good.
The biggest moment of any actual tears down my cheek because of his wedding was probably thinking about the people that weren't there. Like, other than that, it's a great, like, I guess I'm not the tears of joy guy. Like, tears of laughter, sure, all the time. Like, you get me laughing.
Crack it up too hard.
Yeah.
Crying, listening to some music sometimes, you catch some tears going down my cheek. Then thinking about shit. Just let me have a nice, good room to myself and some thinking. I could cry, but, something great happening over, like, this is wonderful. It just doesn't necessarily make me cry because, like, I don't know. That's not where the tears come
of joy,
from.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be fun. I don't know.
Try it next time.
No, because I think about that. Like, am I going to cry when my baby's born?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is that a reason to cry?
I don't think
like,
you
I
will.
don't want to cry because it's supposed to be done.
I don't think you will.
Like, it's like force myself to cry because
you're not going to cry because the baby's born. You'll cry if you're, like, sitting there looking at the baby and it makes you think about something.
That's what I was going to say. Like, you're not going to cry when the baby's born, I don't think. But there might be a night when you're just here holding her and, like, damn, a tear falls, a tear or two.
Or if you're
because you start thinking or something, or you're looking at it.
If you're sitting there looking and she's doing all this work and then she has a baby and you start crying, like, that's like, I don't know. For me, it wouldn't necessarily, I'm not crying because the baby's, it's like, no, I'm crying like the tears of joy, like, yo, you did it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but, like, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any kids.
Right.
When, who knows? I'll start bawling. Who knows? I have no idea. But yeah, I didn't cry for Gabe's wedding.
Do you think you're gonna cry?
Did you cry? Gabe's wedding made you cry?
No, it made me drunk. I mean,
you're not the only one, man. Don't worry, you're not solo on that trip.
Yeah. No, but as far as I don't like when Isaiah was born, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
I don't think I did. I'm gonna lean towards no, but my memory's bad, so I might have. But this time
I'm sorry. I retract everything I said about when a baby's born. I have no fucking idea.
I'm just speaking hypothetically. I ain't got no babies.
I was doing a lot of talking. Then I got no kids. So.
I'm standing on no legs here.
Yeah. Hold on, man. I got more shit to ask.
Yeah, man. Hit him, man.
Albums, man. Like, do you got like projects? Like, I want to like load your shit. Like, where can I find?
Well, there's a lot of old music on the good old Bandcamp.
Okay.
Like
Bandcamp's a powerful app.
Yeah, music started for us in what 2000, 99, 2000 when we started making our own music. So like the stuff from back then is still online, but I mean, I've got a Spotify. I only got one song on my Spotify. I'm not very happy. I'm not even thrilled with how it sounds. If I'm just gonna be 100% honest, it could have been better.
Okay.
But I needed to have something out there, and then we got some new shit coming out very soon that I'm gonna be happy with. But if people really want to hear stuff, I suppose they could go to.
Can you talk about that new stuff or no?
The new stuff? Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's a nice project, man. If I must say so myself.
How many tracks?
7.
7. Why 7?
Cause why 7? Because that's how many songs I was given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, my boy gave me 7 tracks long time ago, and I had them, sat on them for a long time. Eventually, I decided that they were a week, like the days of a week. I gave them all different days and broke them up, and then I wrote a story and wrote an album and wrote a lot. I got a whole project in my mind. It's a visual album, it's a musical album, it's a film, it's a lot of things. But yeah, it's coming soon. Yes.
That sounds great.
Yeah. It's a week long project, basically.
Yeah. It's a story. It's a story of a week.
It's 1 week in the life.
Yeah.
Like one complete week, Sunday
Monday
to Saturday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It's a pretty interesting album, man.
Yeah.
You heard it?
I've heard it. Yeah. I've heard it. Heard it a couple times, man. It's pretty good.
It's all like done. You're just doing like all the little tweaks.
Now it's done.
Yeah.
At this point, unless Mike, because it's going out on his label, and he has a few albums out in.
Okay.
So if he comes back and tells me like,
what's Open Mic's label?
Auto Reverse.
Auto Reverse
is his label.
Auto Reverse.
He had a few albums on Mellow Music, but he left that label and decided to go on his own. So his last EP was on his label, Auto Reverse, and then he's working on a new project. He's gonna be putting my project out on Auto Reverse, which is kind of a big deal for me. You know,
Major.
It's more than me putting it out myself, which is what I've always done in the past, which is great. I'm not shitting on that, but you know, it's nice to have somebody else who has connections and a voice. Like, you know,
man.
People listen
to
music,
man. He's got a platform.
Yeah, let me know when that drops because I'm interested now. Just because
I think you'll really enjoy it, just because of the sound of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, knowing you, I know you well enough. It's music. You know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it's hip hop. I'm not gonna say it's house. I'm not gonna say it's.
I'll play you something.
Yeah, it's so we can preview a track. Yeah, we'll preview a little track, but it's music. You know what I'm saying. It's a lot of synths, a lot of sounds that I know you'll dig deep in.
There's not a way to get it to sound like.
No, I mean you can play it and then just email it to me, and then I'll just drop it so it can sound like.
Yeah, no, but I want you to be able to actually hear it decently.
Can you email it? Because then we could just hear it through here. I could just open it up.
Yeah, man. But it's definitely a nice little project. You know, it's the music's been heavy a lot lately.
Yeah.
Music creativity, man.
That's
like
good.
Me and this dude were sitting around. I don't know, man. Maybe a month ago, maybe when we were like trying to figure out how to warp a sample on Ableton. It was maybe a month ago, month and a half.
Yeah.
And it was really like we just got one to work, and it was kind of like a light bulb click. Because after that, like I got some drums, and then I just went banana making beats since that day. It's like this is the last month, like just going crazy in the lab trying to make beats, trying to get married and shit too. So it's been crazy active. It's like trying to go all in on that. So it's been.
I was talking to Super Toy about that, like the work. Like me, I got to be inspired. As to him, he can keep his work.
Yeah, consistent.
Yeah, but you're the same way.
Yeah.
Where you guys could just fall into it. Yeah. Me, sometimes I'm just like, Yeah,
and you said that. You're like, I just want to fall back and not do it for it because I don't. It's not in me right now, so I gotta fall back.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be consistent.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that shit? Doing like a podcast like in Shibuya somewhere, just
they fly you out to like Germany, man. So you're out in like Budapest and shit doing the cast,
and then they set you up in this weird room, and you're just
in a hostel.
Yeah,
shared with like 2 other podcasters.
Yeah, and
one mic
too.
One set of headphones for all 4 of you guys. Only one time slot too.
Yeah,
you guys make it work. You make it work, huh?
And everybody's just talking at once on top of each other.
I would be down.
Me too.
I would be down, man.
I'll record that whole fucking thing, man.
So we are gonna be in St. Paul on the 1st of November.
There you go.
Who's I didn't mean to cut you out too, but who's on the tour? Because it's you.
Yeah, me, then Elucid, then Open Mic. Elucid, that y'all might have heard of him with Armin. Well, you might have heard of him just as Elucid because he got plenty of work and he's dope. And then he also does work with Billy Woods. He does work with Milo, like Armin Hammer, Notes from Grocers. Check him out.
Word.
So Elucid, myself, and Open Mic Eagle, St. Paul, Minnesota. That's the Turf Club on the 1st. Then we go to Madison, Wisconsin.
October 1st?
My fault. November 1st. 11/1.
There we go.
November 1st, November 4th, Madison, Wisconsin, High Noon Saloon. Then November 5th here in Chicago at Shuba's.
Remember, the 5th of November.
Damn. I want to go to one of those.
You should go.
Hit up let's
you going?
Yeah, I'll be at the Monday night. I'll be at Shuba's, rocking out, enjoying the night.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah,
let me know, man.
Yeah, November 5th, man.
I don't know why I don't know how to email right now. I'm trying to find where these songs live.
Video Dave does a lot.
Yeah.
Emailing?
Like I don't know where these songs live, and I can't like.
It's all right, man.
Oh man, that's funny.
We're figuring it out, man. But for the listeners, we got Video Dave in the building. He's trying to find some music to send, and we're having technical difficulties. So if we don't get to it, I'll play it at the ending of the pod. I'll play a snippet of some heat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I suppose what the best thing to do would be for you to just listen to something, then we could talk about it because we've heard it. You can slip it into the podcast. But
you want me to listen to it now?
Yeah, just go ahead and plug in and listen because otherwise
you just play it right now. Hit play.
It's gonna sound, now it sounds ridiculous.
He wants me to get like that full effect.
Yeah,
the feel.
Yeah,
he wants the whole feel.
Yeah, because that's what happens.
But that was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's I like contemporary sounds like that, man. Yeah, I'm really into that shit, man.
Yeah, I know the sound of the project. I know you'll enjoy.
Yeah,
I know that for sure.
Yeah, Video Dave. Anything else you want to tell the people? If you want to like give them some handles, man, on your social media.
Yeah. Well, that's right now. Twitter got me in like jail right now.
Damn.
Like, my video_Dave Twitter is like suspended right now. We'll see, but that's where I am on Instagram. Video_Dave. I got a MX_DB. My max decibels. Cause that's who makes my beats. So there's still that.
What's the Bandcamp? They want to check out some of the.
Oh, I guess it's Video Dave. It's Video Dave's Bandcamp.
Video Dave.
It's old music, If you go listen to that, it's all old stuff, but that's fine.
It's only old to you.
Yeah. I'm not. It's old. It's dated. That's when it was made.
Yeah.
But I'm not ashamed of nothing old. Like it's all good. It's just, it's different.
Yeah.
I call myself different things on it, and
right.
Like I was max decibels at the time. So,
as an artist who changes their name, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they're at like the peak of something.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna go by this now. So it's like, damn, switched up the whole feel.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yeah. I went through a lot of names early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stuck with this one for a while.
Give me one.
Cope.
Cope.
KOAP.
You were.
I used to be. First was Cogswell Cogs, then it was Incog, then it was Stasio Vila, professional MC. Then
What about where did Video Dave come from?
That came from Mike from the last few years working in LA with Open Mike Eagle.
So it was like one of the this is Video Dave.
Yeah, basically because it was just like back to being Dave. I wasn't rapping. I wasn't trying to give myself any kind of name, honestly. Like I was just out there doing music videos and doing work with him, but he has to keep introducing me to people, and then it was like people couldn't keep the Dave straight, which Dave it was. So then he just started calling me Video Dave, and the people liked it, and then we just started doing more work with it. So it was like, oh, all right, that's what people call me now.
Video Dave.
Video Dave.
One more time, round of applause, man. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for chilling. Love.
Episode 22, man.
Episode 22, Video Dave, man.
Thank you.
For any new listeners, you guys could follow us at the Stupid Box Podcast, and that's anywhere. Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter.
Check us out. Facebook.
Yeah, we're not on Pornhub, though.
We gotta fix that. We'll work on that.
Yeah, because I think that's like a big social site. Even if you're like really not doing that, just to have it out there.
We'll work on that.
Yeah. But thank you guys, man. Episode 22. Let's go.